Welcome to the Mainline Music Stage. Tonight is Bluegrass Night, and we are so glad you are here. We want to welcome pure bluegrass. Joe and Lily Hartwell. We also have the amazing Abby Thomas and many more. We would also like to thank our sponsor, Hometown Pharmacy, for all their support. Let's hear some more of that pure bluegrass.
Morning breaks on an old dirt road, fog hangs low on the timberline. Boots still wet from yesterday, heart still chasing another sign. Every mile got a memory, every bend knows my name. That mountain wind keeps calling me like it never ever changed. Oh, that mountain wind in the pines sings my story every time. Carries dreams I left behind through the hollers of my mind. I tried to run, I tried to roam, but the truth keeps drawing lines back to that mountain wind in the pine. Mama's porch and a crooked chair, coffee, steam, and a prayer too. Daddy's laugh in the early air sounded strong when the world felt new. I chased lights in a city glow, thought I found what I lost back home, but my soul knew where to go when the nights felt cold and alone. Oh, that mountain wind in the pines sings my story every time. Carries dreams I left behind through the hollers of my mind. I tried to run, I tried to roam, but the truth keeps drawing lines back to that mountain wind in the pines. Gravel roads and a borrowed plan, a restless heart and calloused hands. I learned who I truly am, listen to that old land stand. Oh, that mountain wind in the pines still remembers all my lines, still forgives my wasted time, still says, boy, you are mine. No matter how far I roam, no matter how many signs, I belong to that mountain wind in the pines. If I ever lose my way, if I ever break inside, let that wind come find my name and lead me through the night. Oh, that mountain wind in the pines writes my past and future lines, sings in perfect bluegrass time with a truth no man can hide. When my song is almost done, let my last breath ride that mountain wind in the pines. towns had proper names before the maps were right. Men swung steel in Mississippi clay from morning into night. No glory in their blistered hands, no gold in what they'd earned, just dust and faith and muscle pain, and a road they had to burn. They built roads through the cotton, through heat and broken skin, so wagons could keep rolling where no wheels had ever been. They did not leave a statue, they left a line to follow on. Yeah, they built roads through the cotton so a nation could move on. They cut through roots and river bends, through swamp and stubborn land, with hammers, sweat, and borrowed hope and prayers in every hand. They slept beneath the open sky with blisters as their pay, and woke to build tomorrow with yesterday's decay. They built roads through the cotton, through hunger, dust, and pain, so families could chase a dream behind a westbound train. They did not ask for honor, they just kept marching on. Yeah, they built roads through the cotton so a nation could move on. Some names were lost to courthouse books, some graves to river bends, but every mile still carries the weight of where they've been. Every tire that rolls today still owes a quiet debt to men who laid the first hard way. We cannot now forget. If these roads could speak tonight, they would tell you plain about blood and faith and sacrifice, written in Mississippi clay. They built roads through the cotton with courage, hard and true, so children of tomorrow could see a wider view. They did not leave their footprints, but their work still carries on. Yeah, they built roads through the cotton so a nation could move on, still rolling on their ground. Those roads through the cotton, tires hum on a ribbon of gray, under a sky that still knows my name. Every mile got something to say about love I lost and love I gained. Signs roll past like yesterday, faces I thought I forgot, but every town I drive away still lives in every thought. This is a highway made of memory, paved with laughs and broken dreams. Every mile just reminds of me, who I was and who I will be. I keep deeper than a blade. Some still shine in my tired eyes, some I wish would fade. But I would not trade a single mile or the scars that made me free, because who I am today was shaped by what used to be. If I ever lose my way tonight, if my faith gets hard to see, I will follow those broken lines back to the best of me. This is a highway made of memories, where my heart still believes. Every mile keeps teaching me who I was and who I will be. I keep rolling, but I still see grace riding shotgun with me down this highway made of memory. Yeah, I keep rolling free down this highway made of memory.
We met where the water bends slow, where the willows lean inside. You held my hand like you already knew we were not passing by. The world felt quiet around us, like it knew to let us keep that moment when our hearts first learned our love runs deep. Like the river, our love runs deep, through every promise we keep, through storm and calm, through joy and pain. It still believes. Like the river, our love runs true, always finds its way back to you. No matter how the miles may sweep, our love runs deep. We built our dreams on honest ground, with laughter and with tears. We learned that love is staying close, while time keeps stealing years. Your voice still feels like coming home, your eyes still help me breathe. Every day you remind my heart our love runs deep. Like the river, our love runs deep, through every promise we keep, through storm and calm, through joy and pain. It still believes. Like the river, our love runs true, always finds its way back to you. No matter how the miles may sweep, our love runs deep. Some loves rush fast and fade away, like footprints in the sand. Ours was carved in moving stone by a gentle, steady hand. Like the river, our love runs deep, stronger than words we speak, through every loss, through every leap. It still believes. Like the river, our love runs true, always finds its way back to you. Forever wide, forever free, our love runs deep. Yeah, like the river, our love runs deep.
nice bare feet on a wooden floor. Frost still on the window pane, smoke rising from the stove once more. She laughs at the cold like it's nothing, pulls her sweater tight and starts. Yeah, she always got cold feet, but she got a warm heart. She got cold feet, warm heart, mountain fire in her eyes, soft as snow, strong as stone under Appalachian sky. She might shake when winter starts, but she loves with every part. Yeah, she got cold feet, warm heart. She prays before she speaks, sing while she works all day, finds beauty in the smallest things in her quiet mountain way. She believes in second chances and first honest starts. Yeah, she always got cold feet, but she got a warm heart. She got cold feet, warm heart, mountain fire in her eyes, soft as snow, strong as stone under Appalachian sky. She might shake when winter starts, but she loves with every part. Yeah, she got cold feet, warm heart. And her faith in an open hand. She knows where she's been and who she wants to stand beside when the world feels heavy, when the days fall apart. I run to her every time, cold feet, warm heart. If I ever lose my way, she finds me in the dark with nothing but a gentle touch in that warm, warm heart. She got cold feet, warm heart, stronger than she seems, built on grace and simple truth and mountain-bred dreams. She might shake when winter starts, but she loves with every part. Yeah, she got cold feet, warm heart. Yeah, my mountain girl, cold feet, warm heart.
Before the sun could touch the ridge, you could hear her far away. Steel on steel through mountain bones, breaking open another day. Smoke rolled heavy through the pines like a storm that learned her name. Every hollow held its breath for that old black train. Oh, that old black train kept rolling on through coal dust, sweat and pain. Carried fire from the mountains hard down a track of iron veins. She sang for every working man who gave his life to the chain. Yeah, we all knew that whistle cry of that old black train.
Daddy swung a miner's lamp like a lonely star below. Mama prayed by the window light when the night wind started to blow.
Every load was more than cold, it was bread and winter heat. Every mile that engine ran fed 1,000 hungry feet. Oh, that old black train kept rolling on through coal dust, sweat and pain. Carried fire from the mountains hard down a track of iron veins. She sang for every working man who gave his life to the chain. Yeah, we untied those ties. Every bolt and broken rail still remembers where they stood. That train did more than move the coal, it carried blood and good.
If these hills could speak today,
they would tell you plain about faith and fire and sacrifice that rode that iron chain. Oh, that old black train kept rolling on through mercy and through blame, carried dreams from mountain souls that the world could never tame. We still hear her in the wind when the night feels heavy again. Yeah, the mountains still remember that old black train.
still rolling in our veins. That old black train.
Moonlight on an empty street, shadows lean against the wall. Every star just watches me like they heard my last phone call. Your name still shakes inside my chest like thunder in the rain. I try to lay these thoughts to rest, but they keep calling your name. There's a fiddle crying at midnight somewhere deep inside my soul. Every note keeps asking why you were the one I could not hold. That bow keeps breaking silence like a heart that lost its fight. Yeah, there's a fiddle crying at midnight. I hear you laughing, falling leaves. I see your face in passing cars. Every goodbye still believes we were closer than we are. I left my pride on borrowed time. I let the moment slip. Now every string keeps crossing mine with words I never said. There's a fiddle crying at midnight somewhere deep inside my soul. Every note keeps asking why you were the one I could not hold. That bow keeps breaking silence like a heart that lost its fight. Yeah, there's a fiddle crying at midnight. If I could trade these restless nights for one more honest day, I would lay my fear aside and beg you not to walk away. But wishes fade like candlelight when morning finds its place, and only songs remember what I could not say. Some loves never learn to leave, they just learn to ache. They sleep inside old melodies and wake when strings still break. There's a fiddle crying at midnight, telling truths I try to hide. Every tear that I denied still finds a place to lie. That sound keeps holding on to me like it knows I'm still not right. Yeah, there's a fiddle crying at midnight.
Softly crying.
The fiddle crying at midnight. hand still shaking from the day. Every note still knows your name, every bow still wants to pray. I learned this song from broken nights, from hope I almost lost, from holding on with all my might when I could not count the cost. This is the fiddler's prayer, spoken without a sound. Every tear, every scar still knows where grace is found. I play what words cannot repair, I bow what I cannot say. Lord, hear the fiddler's prayer. I watch my father close his eyes with music on his breath. He said, let your strings remind the living and the dead. He said, when fear takes hold of you and faith feels hard to find, let every note still point you to the truth you left behind. This is the fiddler's prayer, spoken without a sound. Every tear, every scar still knows where grace is found. I play what words cannot repair, I bow what I cannot say. Lord, hear the fiddler's prayer. Played for joy and pain, played for souls I could not save, played through tears like rain. But every song still lifts me up when I fall in despair, because heaven always seems to lean close when a fiddle finds the air. If my hand should ever fail, if my heart should lose its way, let this wood and wire still tell everything I could not pray. This is the fiddler's prayer, rising from broken ground. Every note becomes a vow, every tear a holy sound. I give what words cannot repair, I bow what I cannot say. Lord, hear the fiddler's prayer. Yeah, hear my song, hear the fiddler's prayer. Granddad tuned that old guitar by a coal lamp at night. Said these strings can carry you when the world forgets your fight. I watched his hands like holy ground, every chord a promise kept. He played like heaven, leaned down close while the whole front porch just wept. We are bluegrass, forever carved in the stone, raised on a rhythm older than home. From back porch prayers to stage lights bright, we carry that sound through the darkest night. If the world forgets our names, remember, this fire will never sever. We are bluegrass, bluegrass forever.
Mama danced in bare feet on worn-out kitchen tile, laughing like tomorrow had been waiting just a while. The fiddle cried like a river bend, banjo talked like an old friend. Every song taught me who I was before I knew where I had been. We are bluegrass, forever carved in the stone, raised on a rhythm older than home. From back porch prayers to stage lights bright, we carry that sound through the
the darkest night. If the world forgets our names, remember, this fire will never sever. We are bluegrass, bluegrass forever. Some say times will change us, some say songs will fade, but you cannot bury thunder, you cannot hush a flame. We keep picking through the years with calloused hands and honest hearts. Every note still knows its place, every ending knows its start.
When I'm gone, the songs remain, let them carry who I was.
Tell my children and their children, this is where our story was.
We are bluegrass, forever loud and strong, built on truth, built on song, from river dust to mountain air. This sound is more than we declare. Let the world remember, this fire will never sever. We are bluegrass, bluegrass. Yeah, we are bluegrass.
Yeah, we are bluegrass. Yeah, we are bluegrass. I remember the kitchen lights, soft and warm, Mama's hands kneading bread, shelter from the storm, callous from work but gentle like a prayer. Every line a story, every touch shows care. She taught me love without a word, strength without a fight. Every wrong she made me right. Mama's hands held the world so tight, guiding me through the darkest night. Every lesson, every love she gave still lives in me, still shows the way. I'll grow old, but I'll understand all the grace that came from Mama's hands. Even when the world was cold and unkind, her hands found mine, peace I couldn't find. Rocked me through tears, wiped the mud from my knees, taught me to stand, taught me to believe. She didn't need words to make love show. Her hands said more than I'll ever know. Mama's hands held the world so tight, guided me through the darkest night. Every lesson, every love she gave still lives in me, still shows the way. I'll grow old, but I'll understand all the grace that came from Mama's hands. Now I pass it on, the love she gave, every gentle touch, every brave wave, her legacy in all I do. Her hands are mine, and mine are too. Mama's hands held the world so tight, guided me through the darkest night. Every lesson, every love she gave still lives in me, still shows the way. I'll grow old, but I'll understand all the grace that came from Mama's hands. Softly, all the grace that came from Mama's hands. Daddy was a tough man, hard as oak, hands like gravel, heart like stone. He fixed his pain with honest work, never let his feelings show. He taught me how to stand my ground, how to pray and tell the truth. But on that day in a white dress, I saw him come undone in June. There were tears in June in my daddy's eyes when he placed my hand in his. He tried to smile, but he could not hide the love he never missed. He said, "Baby girl, you look so grown," and his voice broke just a little too soon. Yeah, my tough old daddy cried with tears in June. He walked me down that church aisle slow, like he wanted time to wait. Every step felt like goodbye, and also like hello to fate. His grip was strong but shaking too, like he was letting go of more than me. He was trusting another man with the best part of everything. There were tears in June in my daddy's eyes when he placed my hand in his. He tried to smile, but he could not hide the love he never missed. He said, "Baby girl, you look so grown," and his voice broke just a little too soon. Yeah, my tough old daddy cried with tears in June. He whispered, "You will always be my little girl, no matter what." I felt his heart break quietly inside that gentle touch. Mama dabbed her face with lace. The choir softly sang, but I only saw my daddy there, trying hard to be brave. He straightened up and cleared his throat, like nothing ever changed. But I knew that moment lived inside a heart that loved me every day. There were tears in June in my daddy's eyes when he gave me one last kiss. He said, "Baby girl, you will be fine, just promise me you will remember this." I walked away, but I still knew my heart was breaking just like his, because my daddy gave me away with tears in June. I will never forget Daddy's tears in June.
Church bells in the rain, from porch light talks and honest friends, and hard-earned gentle pain. The wind taught me to hold a note, the hills taught me to pray. Every road I ever rode led me back this way. I was born to sing a mountain tune with my heart in voice to the silver moon and let the valleys hear my cry. If the world forgets where I came from soon, I will still remember true. I was born to sing a mountain tune. I heard my name in fiddle strings and banjo laugh inside. I felt my dreams grow quiet wings when the ridges touched the sky. I never needed golden roads or crowded city lights. The mountains gave me all I know to make my spirit rise. I was born to sing a mountain tune with my heart in every line. Raise my voice to the silver moon and let the valleys hear my cry. If the world forgets where I came from soon, I will still remember true. I was born to sing a mountain tune. I carry home in every song, I carry grace and sound. No matter where my feet belong, my soul knows where it's found. The hills still call me when I sing like they always knew. Every breath reminds my heart what I was born to do. If I lose my way someday, let these words pull me through, because my life still knows the sound of a mountain tune. I was born to sing a mountain tune with my heart in every line. Raise my voice to the silver moon and let the valleys hear my cry. No matter where this road may move, my roots stay strong and true. I was born to sing a mountain tune. Yeah, I was born to sing a mountain tune. I tuned my guitar in a fading light on the front porch warmed by years. Every note felt soft and right, like it still knew all my tears. That old melody found my soul like it never left my side. Every mountain I once called home came back alive. Carry me back on a lonesome tune to the hills where my heart once stayed. Let these strings find every June that time could not take away. If I ever lose who I am, let this song remind me that I belong where the mountains stand. Carry me back. I hear creaks in a fiddle cry, see stars in a mandolin. Every chord feels like a goodbye and a welcome home again. Those valleys taught me how to dream, those ridges taught me how to pray, and every song still lives in me in its own sweet way. Carry me back on a lonesome tune to the hills where my heart once stayed. Let these strings find every June that time could not take away. If I ever lose my past and present meet, and I feel my spirit running home to Appalachian streets. If I ever feel too far from grace, or forget where I began, let these old tunes find their place inside my hands. Carry me back on a lonesome tune to the hills where my heart once stayed. Let these strings find every June that time could not take away. No matter where I roam or stand, these songs will always understand. I belong where the mountains stand. Carry me back, yeah, carry me back to the mountains in my heart. Sun peeks over them Kentucky hills, morning dew on the daffodils. I grab my case and a cup of joe, head to the barn where the good times grow. That old wood floor starts tapping along before I even strike the first song. 'Cause my mandolin sings when the fireflies dance. That high lonesome ring puts my heart in a trance. Every strum, every string feels like freedom on wings. Yeah, the whole world swings when my mandolin sings. Grandpa taught me how to pick that tune under a harvest moon in June. Said, girl, let the rhythm take control. Let those bluegrass roots fill your soul. Now every Friday night down at the fair, you'll hear that melody everywhere. 'Cause my mandolin sings when the fireflies dance. That high lonesome ring puts my heart in a trance. Every strum, every string feels like freedom on wings. Yeah, the whole world swings when my mandolin sings. Hear them fiddles crying, banjo keeping time, boot heels stomping, everything's just fine. Pick it up faster, we ain't slowing down. Bluegrass music's the best sound around. Yeah, my mandolin sings like a runaway train, crowd clapping along, they're shouting my name. Every strum, every string feels like freedom on wings. Raise your voice, it's a beautiful thing. When my mandolin swings, oh, hear my mandolin sings. Oh, hear my mandolin sings.
Grandpa's house sat on a red clay hill with a tin roof singing in the rain. Screen door creaked like it always had, never learned to complain. Rocking chair by the window light, Bible on the stand. Coffee steaming by the wood stove in my grandpa's hands. Put another log on the fire let the cold stay outside tonight. Let the stories climb a little higher in that soft old orange light. If the world feels tired and wired, we will sit a little closer by. Put another log on the fire at Grandpa's house tonight. He talked about trains and mountain days, coal dusting on his pay. Said a man is built by what he loves and what he gives away. Grandma laughed from the kitchen door, said, "You boys listen good, 'cause every word that man ever spoke was carved in mountain wood." Put another log on the fire, let the sparks dance in the air. Let the past and the present gather like they always met right there. If the night feels long and wired, we will keep it burning bright. Put another log on the fire at Grandpa's house tonight. By listening to his quiet, simple talk. I learned how to stand by watching the way he chose to walk. Now he's gone, but that fire still burns in every word he gave. Every time I feel that heat, I hear him say my name. If heaven has a front porch light and a chair pulled close to grace, I believe my grandpa's sitting there saving me a place. Put another log on the fire, let the memories stay alive. Let the love grow just a little brighter in these mountain hearts of mine. If I ever feel too tired, if I ever lose my way, I will find my way back to that fire at Grandpa's house someday. Yeah, that fire still knows my name. Put another log on the fire. Put another log on the fire. There's a dirt road cutting through my past with a stop sign bent in time. One way leads to who I was, one way to a better life. I stood there with a heavy heart, boots in borrowed ground, listening to the quiet truth in the stillness all around. At the crossroads I had to choose between what I wanted and what I knew. One road easy, one road true, both asking me to move. I said a prayer, then closed my eyes and stepped toward the light. Yeah, I found myself at the crossroads on a Saturday night. Mama said, "Son, don't run from grace, don't chase what will not stay." Daddy said, "Stand like a mountain when the world pulls you away." I felt their voices in the wind like they never left my side. Every mile I walked since then was built on that one night. At the crossroads I had to choose between what I wanted and what I knew. One road easy, one road true, both asking me to move. I said a prayer, then closed my eyes and stepped toward the light. Yeah, I found myself at the crossroads on a Saturday night. Now I see that moment clear
like a picture in my mind. Not a loss, but a beginning of the best part of my life. Some roads fade into dust, some led you straight back home, but the ones that test your heart are the ones you own. If I ever lose my way again, I know where I will go. Back to that old crossroads where my courage first said no. At the crossroads I had to choose between what I wanted and what I knew. One road easy, one road true, both asking me to move. I said a prayer, then closed my eyes and stepped toward the light. Yeah, I found myself at the crossroads, and I finally got it right. Yeah, I finally got it right. At the crossroads.
We load up late in a borrowed van with cases in the back. Banjo lays, fiddle cries, bass keeps us on the track. We chase that sound from town to town with echoes in our head, playing every song we know, but no strings attached. No strings attached, there's heart and hands, there's stone boots, strings in a band. We play for love, not for the stack. Yeah, we live like that. Every bar a melody, every town a stage. We sing our truth for all to see, with no strings attached. Mandolin in a folding chair under courthouse lights. Kids dance wild, old folks smile under summer nights. We pass around a paper cup with hope inside to pray. If every chord feels just enough, with no strings attached. No strings attached, just heart and hands, the stone boots, strings and a band. We play for love, not for the stack. Yeah, we live like that. Every mile a melody, every town a stage. We sing our truth for all to see, with no strings attached. We mess up lines, we laugh at odds, we start the song again. Because perfection never lived inside of honesty. We chase that sound today like come till morning finds us back. Still smiling like we never left, but no strings attached. If tomorrow takes this road away, I will still look back and thank these songs for letting me live. No strings attached, no strings attached, just heart and hands, just on boots, strings and a band. We play for love, not for the stack. Yeah, we live like that. Every mile a melody, every town a stage. We gave our truth for all to see, with no strings attached. Yeah, we live like that. No strings attached.
cold in my hand. Same old truck, same old dream, same old borrowed plan. I told myself this time was different, I told myself I would win. But the mirror just smiled back at me, said, boy, here we go again, here we go again. Heart on the line, chasing a hope I left behind. I swear this time I understand, but I still fall just like I did then. I laugh, I lose, I try, I stand. Yeah, here we go again. I packed my bags with good intentions in a pocket full of prayer. Said I would not look back this time, but I still felt you there. Every mile felt like a promise, every turn felt like a sin. I told myself I was stronger now, then here we go again, here we go again. Heart on the line, chasing a hope I left behind. I swear this time I understand, but I still fall just like I did then. I laugh, I lose, I try, I stand. Yeah, here we go again. Some folks learn from every failure, some just learn to pretend. Some keep chasing yesterday till tomorrow finds them again. I am not proud of every mile, but I'm proud I still believe, because every fall still teaches me how to finally be free. If I fall 1,000 times, I will rise 1,000 too, because every broken road I take still leads me back to you. Here we go again, stronger now, with a wiser heart and a humbler vow. I still fall, but I understand grace is the reason I can stand. I laugh, I love, I try, I am. Yeah, here we go again. Yeah, here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go again.
I met you where the river bends, with sunlight in your hair. You smile like you already knew I would be standing there. We talked like we were old friends, in a moment borrowed thin. I did not know how fast love runs until it ran right in. You were here today, gone tomorrow, like a dream I could not hold, like a sunrise on the water, too beautiful to own. I fell in love with borrowed time, with a heart I could not borrow. You were here today, gone tomorrow. We danced in parking lot moonlight, with the radio playing low. You leaned into my shoulders like you had nowhere else to go. I learned your laugh by memory, I learned your eyes by pain, because loving something fragile is learning how to pray. You were here today, gone tomorrow, like a dream I could not hold, like a sunrise on the water, too beautiful to own. I fell in love with borrowed time, with a heart I could not borrow. You were here today, gone tomorrow.
Some love stays forever, some just teaches you to feel. Some leaves you stronger, some leaves you real. I would not trade 1 second of the time you let me know that love can come like lightning and still be gentle when it goes. If I could turn back just one night, I would not change a thing, because even short-lived love still taught my heart to sing. You were here today, gone tomorrow, but your memory still remains like a whisper in the mountains, like a soft and falling rain. I fell in love with borrowed time, with a heart I could not borrow. You were here today, gone tomorrow. Yeah, you were here today, gone tomorrow.
What a night, Mainline family. Tonight proved once again that bluegrass is alive, strong, and full of heart right here at the Mainline music stage. Let's give one more huge round of applause for pure bluegrass, Abby and Tim Thomas, Joe and Lily Hartwell, and Ben Lee and Abner Jones. We know them as the Boys on the Run. You brought the fire, the soul, and the stories tonight, and we are grateful for every note you shared with us. If you loved what you heard, be sure to visit our Facebook page for updates, photos, and upcoming shows. And you can hear tonight's performance and many more on our YouTube channel anytime you want to relive the music. From all of us here at the Mainline Music Stage, thank you for spending your evening with us. Thank you for supporting the music, and thank you for supporting these incredible artists. We also want to thank our sponsors for tonight's performance. Hometown Pharmacy, where they take care of you and your family's healthcare needs. A big thank you also to Heavenly Cakes, where you can taste a little bit of heaven here on earth. And now, just a quick reminder, all performances are recorded by permission of Mainline Music Stage Productions. Any reproduction, rebroadcast, or distribution without written consent of the Mainline Music Stage is strictly prohibited. Drive safe, love the music, and we will see you next time right here at the Mainline Music Stage. Good night, everyone.